All right, turn the lights down for this one. This is a story for those late hours. When it's just you, the glow of your phone, and that deep, silent darkness that sits just outside your window.
Yeah, they say some journeys don't really have a destination, they're just a loop. A little piece of code running over and over again in the quietest hours, always waiting, always searching for a new passenger to accept the ride.
I mean, think about it. In our world, the most terrifying ghosts might not be rattling chains in old houses. They might just be hiding in the code of the technology we blindly trust every single day.
So let me introduce you to Nisha. Her shift is finally over. She's a content moderator, so she's just spent hours staring at the worst corners of the internet. And that digital grime, it just clings to you. All she wants is to get home, crash, and just escape. So she does what we all do, pulls out her phone, her thumb on autopilot, and opens up the ride-sharing app.
A name flashes on the screen, Mahesh Patil. It feels a little familiar, but she's just too tired to place it. And then it hits her. Wait a minute. This is the third night in a row she's gotten him. What are the odds? A strange coincidence. A white car pulls up, its headlights cutting through the gloom. She gets in, and the door closes behind her with this heavy, final thud. Now here's the thing. What Nisha doesn't know, what she can't possibly know, is that tonight is an anniversary. A very specific date marked by a tragedy exactly 1 year ago is about to pull her right into its orbit. At first, everything's normal. The city lights smear past her window like ribbons of color. But then, he makes a turn she doesn't recognize. The car just slips off the main road and into this skeletal, forgotten industrial park. And just like that, the familiar path home has completely vanished. Nisha kind of leans forward, questioning the route. The driver, Mahesh, he answers without even turning around. His voice is just tired, flat. And the explanation is so reasonable, it's almost convincing. Almost. The car just glides between these husks of dead factories. The air outside the window looks thick, heavy. The whole world just feels wrong. Under these sickly yellow streetlights, every shadow stretches out, twisting into these monstrous shapes. That feeling of isolation becomes this physical presence, just pressing in on her from all sides. Then, Nisha spots this huge billboard up ahead. Sai Darbar Family Restaurant, open 24/7. Okay, fine. But the car takes another weird turn, and just moments later, she sees the exact same billboard again. Only this time, it's different. The 7 is burnt out, leaving behind a black, empty X. It's like a tear in reality, a visual glitch that she just can't explain away. Her phone, right? Her only connection back to the world she understands. It's about to deliver a message that's going to shatter everything. That lifeline is about to become a source of impossible, gut-wrenching dread. It's her friend, Sana, calling from the office. And her words make no sense at all. Canceled? Never left? But Nisha is in the cab. She's been driving for 10 minutes. How could she possibly still be at the gate? The logic just completely collapses. It's like two realities are happening at the exact same time, and somehow she's stuck in both. In this car, on this dark road, and also back at the start, waiting for a ride that apparently never even came. And then, the line goes dead. The screen glows for just a second, and then fades to black. That dead battery icon flashes once, then nothing. She is utterly, completely alone. No map, no calls. No way out. So now, all that confusion starts to give way to this cold, clear dread. The strange feelings, the glitches, it wasn't her imagination. The journey she's on, it isn't on any map. Up ahead, she sees a flicker of red and blue light. Hope, a police checkpoint. But as they get closer, the lights start to shimmer, like a heat haze on a cold night. The officers, they start to waver, become transparent. The car doesn't even slow down. It passes right through them. Nisha whips her head around to look back. And there's nothing. Just an empty, silent road. She glances at the dashboard. The digital clock reads 3:33 a.m., but the digit for the seconds, it's blinking. Stuck. 1 second, passing over and over and over again. Time itself is broken. That's when the driver finally speaks again. And his voice, it isn't menacing.
It's filled with this profound, endless sorrow. He tells her about his last ride on this very night 1 year ago. He tells her how he never finished his journey. And as he says the word temple, she sees a small one on the side of the road, just like he said. A desperate prayer forms on her lips. She doesn't even know what she's saying, just a plea to anything that might be listening. And then a violent jolt, like waking up from a fall. Her eyes flutter open, the harsh fluorescent lights of the office gate. She's on a bench. Her friend Sana is leaning over her, shaking her gently. She scrambles for her phone. It's in her hand, screen glowing, 57% battery. The security guard's there, looking concerned. It was just a dream, a vivid, awful nightmare from being overtired. And Sana explains everything. There was no Mahesh. The booking never went through. It failed. Driver not found. That's why Sana came back to check on her. It all makes perfect, logical sense. The relief is just overwhelming. It was all just a bad dream. But as they start to walk away, this cold little sliver of doubt cuts through her relief. An echo of the dream. She stops, pulls out her phone one last time. Just to be sure. Because some nightmares, they leave proof. And there it is, right at the top of her camera roll, a new picture. One she knows for a fact she did not take. Its very existence is completely impossible. The timestamp reads 3:33 a.m. The photo is dark, it's blurry, taken from the back seat of a moving car. The driver's seat, it's empty. But there, in that tiny rectangle of the rearview mirror, a face is reflected. It's Mahesh. He's looking right back at her, a faint, sad smile playing on his lips. The app did find a driver. It just wasn't one from our world. It really makes you wonder, doesn't it? The next time you're alone on a dark street and you see those headlights approaching, who or what is really behind the wheel?